Hello, fighters, survivors, and thrivers. Welcome to the Cancer Show, and a very happy Boxing Day to you, to my fellow Canadians, and those of you in the UK, and I believe Australia as well. Not 100% sure on that one. But anyways, happy Boxing Day. I am losing my voice. I did some Zoom meetings, and I've just been talking a lot over the past 3 days. I'm losing my voice. But it is Superhero Saturday, and I want to share some superheroes with you. I've got my shadow here, which you can see. I've got Sunset the cat. He's cleaning himself. Delilah's on a walk with Connor. The 8 puppies are sleeping. And Sophia's going to come back and join me. So, Superhero Saturday. I love superheroes. And I was thinking about all of my favorite Christmas movies. And some of them really resonate with heroes. Almost every Christmas movie has a hero. I don't know if you ever watch Hallmark movies, but their Christmas ones are awesome. And my friend Tanya and I, when we go stay with her in Temecula, I call it the Mech, we watch these Hallmark movies, and they're all the same. The same formula, and everything is perfect, and everything is beautiful, and there's always a happy ending. So can't go wrong with that, right? Hallmark movies, the best. But then I was thinking about, other movies, other Christmas movies that inspired me and represented superheroes. So I have 10 of them. I haven't seen all of the, there was a list that had 100 Christmas movies. I haven't seen all of them. So these are my personal top 10 favorites. Okay, so number 1 is Rudolph, and I actually still like to watch that movie because there's so many wonderful moments in that movie that just make you think. And if you look back on that scene, Rudolph was being bullied. He was being bullied. Thanks, Connor. He was being bullied by the other reindeers, not cool. So thank goodness that Santa showed up and asked him to be the light. What, honey?
Apprehended.
Yes, asked him to lead his sleigh that night, okay? And one of my favorite parts of Rudolph is... Thank you, Connor. I told Connor when he comes back to please be quiet, and so he flips off his flip-flop and hits the light, and it falls over. So there you have it. This is life. I used to take so much time to try to make perfect videos and make everything perfect. And then Connor said okay, Mom, those just that's not you got it. He said, I want to see the real you. I'm like, okay, this is the real us, the real me. So, you guys, the Misfits, that was from the Land of the Misfits. That was Rudolph, right?
Yeah, the Land of the...
Was the Land of the Misfits?
The toys that didn't fit in.
Yeah, the toys that did fit in, and they would go there. And I just love that because that is such a representation of Los Angeles. I was probably considered a misfit in Sophia, in Vancouver, because Vancouver is very conservative and very quiet, and I'm not conservative, and I'm loud, and I talk a lot. And so when I came here to Los Angeles, I was oh, my people, they're everywhere. Not standing out in the same way. Just everybody here in LA is rocking their style, rocking their vibe. They're just living their dream, and they can go anywhere. So I know that those toys on that the Land of Misfits, they definitely could thrive here in Los Angeles and probably New York too. That's one of my favorite movies to watch even now. And of course, the superhero in that movie is Rudolph. And I think that resonates with a lot of people. And, you know, he stepped up and believed in himself, and he led the way with his little nose, his perfect little, the thing that you think that is like not an asset often is your asset. Like, you just have to recognize it. So if you're different, and I know this is like nothing new hearing it from me, but being different is awesome. Like, it's interesting and it's fun. And I mean, I love meeting people that are different. It's like so interesting. In fact, we went to this event, Sophia, Connor, and I, and it was our friends. I posted something about it last year. I think it was last year. And they were celebrating their anniversary. And there was this one man who got up and he was singing, remember? He had a guitar and he was a singing song, and he had like this hat on. And I was like totally,
Oh, yeah.
like, he was just so interesting. I was like, that guy is so interesting. I want to talk to him. And she said that to me. She's like, when you said something to me about him, like, Mom, do you think he's interesting? Something like that. I'm like, oh yeah, like, because he is different. And he was so genuine and authentic. And, you know, that's really, you know, inviting to me to talk to somebody like that. And I actually didn't have a chance to have a conversation with him, but he was very nice, and he was an amazing artist, musician. He was amazing. So yeah, I like the Misfits. I like the Runts, and I like the Misfits, and I like people that are different. I like the united colors of the world, and the united talents, and the united gifts, and the united imperfections as well. You know, that's very important. Imperfections make people interesting, and more than ever now, it's actually hip to be different, right? To have an, not even an imperfection, I want to call it an imperfection, but difference in people is accepted now, which is awesome, right, Sophia?
Uniqueness.
Yeah, unique. That yeah, to be unique and not to be judged, and just to be who you are and feel comfortable in your skin. And, you know, such a big change from when I was growing up to their generation. They don't really see it like we see it, or how we were raised. Right? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, your generation is very different than ours.
But we're getting better.
Slowly, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a process. And your generation, would you say that everybody in your generation is accepting of everything? Trends, like No, okay.
Because the parents.
But mostly, right? Mostly.
And I think we have like enclosed view because we live in LA.
Oh yeah, we're like more open. Yeah, probably.
In like Arkansas or something.
Okay, but we love Arkansas. Don't be putting down Arkansas. We have a president from Arkansas, Little Rock.
Who?
Bill Clinton's from Arkansas, and so is Hillary.
Little Rock? Isn't that Arizona?
No, oh my gosh,
Little Rock?
Sophia.
Oh, Boulder.
Yes, Boulder. Actually, I'm not going to mess with Sophia, because in grade 5 or 6, they had to do, they had to learn all of the states, the postal code,
The abbreviation, their capital, and
where it was on the map.
yeah.
Sophia got 100+%. What was the plus for?
Well, you didn't have to know how to spell the capitals correct, but if you did, you got 10% extra.
Yeah, Sophia, like, I still have it, actually. And then that teacher unfortunately left, and they didn't do it for Connor's class, which I was disappointed. But yeah, he doesn't know the capitals, but we'll be somewhere, or we'll talk about somewhere. Oh, the capital is this, so that's you know, kind of cool. Okay, so that's the first one. That was Rudolph. Then there's Frosty, the snowman. So what was the little girl's name?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember, but she had a flower, right?
I'll look it up.
Frosty. And I mean, that's just this is another classic. I love the classics, and they found a way to keep them cool, and they stayed together. And actually, I need to rewatch it. Did you find out?
Karen.
Oh yeah, Karen.
Oh, it wasn't flowers. It was.
Oh, it wasn't flowers?
Little earmuffs.
Oh, the earmuffs. Oh, that's right. It's a Karen. Oh, boy, the Karen. She had no idea what her name was going to become.
No.
Anyways, yeah, Karen was the hero. Would you say the hero in that?
Yes.
Yeah, she's the hero. So that's another wonderful movie to watch no matter what age you are. And okay, number 3 is Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin.
Matthew McConaughey.
What? No, Macaulay Culkin, not Matthew McConaughey.
Who's Matthew McConaughey?
He's from my era. Oh,
I don't
actually,
even know
they
who
both
that
are. Matthew McConaughey, he's been in everything, and so has Macaulay Culkin. Actually, he was a child actor.
His name was Matthew McCulkin.
No, McConaughey, and that's Matthew. Oh my gosh, he's been in so many movies, and what's the last one? Buyers Clubs.
Gentlemen.
No, something Buyers Club.
Oh, his name's Macaulay?
No, who are you talking about? Macaulay Culkin.
His name's Macaulay. That's how you say
Macaulay,
it?
yeah. He was really good friends with Michael Jackson.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh, yeah, that was amazing. I mean, these guys are both epic.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah. Well, what about Leo?
Leo.
Yeah, I know, but we're not talking about Leo.
I saw it.
She'll only be in the live with me. She's half. Okay, so Home Alone is when they leave. The family leaves Macaulay. Like there's several Home Alones. I don't know how many, but this is the Christmas one, and they leave him. And I don't even remember how he gets to the hotel, but he ends up being in the hotel and for Christmas at the gosh. I should have watched this movie
It's a Trump
before.
hotel, wasn't it?
It was like the Trump or the
Trump
Waldorf or...
I remember Trump was in it.
He was in it? I don't remember that.
For like 2
Well,
seconds.
he was definitely not the hero. No.
Trump was not the hero.
Okay, there was it. Of course not. I was being funny. Okay, who was it? I don't remember.
It was him. He made the trap for the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy. So, anyways, that movie, if you want to laugh, if you want to have a great laugh, watch that movie. Okay, then National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Oh my gosh, so funny. So funny with Chevy Chase. And will you look that up, please? What is her name? She's been in everything for years. That movie, they light up. They put up all the lights, and the lights come to. I mean, everything, one thing after another. Whenever you're watching Beverly D'Angelo, I think that's right, Beverly. Whenever you watch anything with Vacation, she's amazing. It's just so funny. So that's another movie to watch to make yourself laugh. I mean, to laugh. It's just so much fun. You can watch it every year. You can watch it in the summertime. It doesn't matter. Okay, and number 5, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's like
Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey, the best Grinch ever. And what would he do? Like this, right? And then he had the dog, Max, and dog. And I mean, that movie, you cannot get through that movie without getting emotional at some time, because you just want to be loved. The Grinch wanted to be loved. And then there were the Who's, and we actually went to Universal Studios, and they have this you yawning, Jeremy?
I can't.
Don't lie, she's yawning. It's been a long day. A couple days. Okay, so at Universal Studios, they had Grinchmas. I think that's what they called it. And it was snow, and you go there. Anyways, we were waiting.
Tram ride, too. Oh, I see what you're talking.
Yeah, that we will.
Like they drive you through the set of the.
No, but I'm talking about. Remember for Christmas they had Grinchmas.
Yeah, but also they had the tram ride, and then they drove you through the set of Whoville, and there were all.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And there were all the Who's and the crazy building and architecture from the movie.
Yeah, it was epic. This is a while ago. I'm sure they're still doing it, but they're not doing it this year. But we were waiting in line, and there was a Who. Okay, and he had like his whole thing on like this, and he was entertaining the line, but for some reason he just came over and spent a lot of time with Sophia and Connor. They were young, super young then, and he had them singing songs, and he was singing songs, and he was over here, and then he was calling Sophia Snowfia, right? And we called her Snowfia for a long time. Her uncle still calls her Snowfia. And what was he calling Connor? I don't remember, but he was also making fun of Connor. But
he was singing, and he kept sneezing in the middle, or he would sneeze, and then he would like, oh, is that how the song goes? And then he would like re-sing it, but with sneezes in between.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This Who was so amazing. I hope he like got more work singing and dancing.
He was great.
He was great. He's super talented, and he was like the best Who ever. Snowfia. So what do you think about this show, Snowfia? He was amazing. I mean, definitely worthy of, probably Broadway. He was fantastic.
He was really good.
He was really fantastic. But anyways, that movie, I love that movie. I love Whoville. I love the colors. I love Jim Carrey doing anything, and he was fantastic as the Grinch. I love the dog. I just and the girl. There's a little girl, right?
Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah, Cindy Lou. I just loved it all. So that's another really heartfelt movie, and I would say that Cindy was the superhero, right? Or maybe the Grinch is the superhero. Cindy. Because okay.
She gave him love and grew his heart.
Yes. And he felt like nobody loved him. She loved him anyways. Oh gosh, getting emotional myself here. Okay, so number 6, Love Actually. Super, super awesome. Sophia, I'm going to make her watch this with me tonight. Sophia, you can't continue to yawn. You have to cover your mouth. One of my pet peeves is when people yawn and do not cover their mouths. Nobody wants to see inside your mouth, okay?
If you watch it back, I covered my mouth every time but that time.
All right, okay. So, Love Actually, that's for adults only, so do not be watching that one with your children. It's not like super bad, but there are a couple scenes that you would not want them to watch, but it's such a great movie. It's all these like little stories of people's lives, and they put them all together, and Hugh Grant's in it, and just like it's such a happy uplifting, fun movie, and they wrap it all up, every story perfectly, and it's a fantastic ending. It gets you in the spirit. It will lift you up. Super awesome. I definitely recommend adults to watch that movie. Number 7 is A Christmas Carol, which is Scrooge and Three Ghosts. Well, that is that's a classic, and that movie is something you should watch every Christmas season, because there's so many lessons to be learned. Like every time you watch that movie, you're gonna learn something new. And with little Tim and the ghosts and Scrooge changing, having an epiphany, his aha moment, and it's just I love that movie. I love it. I love to see somebody, step into their best version of themselves. And I guess the heroes would be the ghosts, the three ghosts, the spirits, yeah. 3 spirits. Okay, and then the Muppet movies, the Muppet Christmas Carol, super cute, super fun. Just adorable. Watch that with your children, or just watch it alone and eat some popcorn. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, so I cannot tell you exactly who the hero was. But if you watch it, please comment below. It's probably Miss Piggy and Kermit.
Probably.
It's Kermit, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's from the 80s, 90s. Maybe it was made in the 90s. Okay, so down to the last two. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. The last two. Okay, if I could only watch one Christmas movie for the rest of my life, it would be
Elf.
Elf. Oh my gosh, I love Elf. I love Elf. Every scene is a memory for me. Will Ferrell is so great in that. And who's the actress? Deschanel? No. Is it Zoe?
Something like, no, but...
No.
wait.
Zoe Deschanel or...
We were just talking about it.
She's so great too. She's so funny.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's definitely Zoe Deschanel, yeah.
Yeah, Zoe Deschanel. She's got a movie. She's got a series on right now, right?
New Girl.
New
Very
Girl.
funny show.
She's fabulous. And Will Ferrell just nails it. Like, he's like the best elf buddy, the elf. And I'm always crying at the end. And so, even thinking about it, my favorite scene, and this is not going to ruin the movie for you, but my favorite scene is when he's trying to he has to put the star on top of the tree or the angel, and he runs up to what?
Because they stole it from Central Park. They stole the Christmas tree from Central Park.
Oh yeah, him and his
so it was like gigantic and didn't even fit in the room and was like touching the top of the ceiling, so he couldn't reach it with just like a ladder.
Right, so he runs up and he tackles the tree, and the tree falls. I could just watch that over and over again. It's my favorite scene, hands down. I love that scene, and then I love also when he walks into a store in New York, or not a store, like a cafe. And they say,
because on the outside there's a sign that says "World's Best Coffee."
World's Best Coffee. He walks in, he's like, "Congratulations! You have the world's best coffee." It's really just looking at innocent, through somebody's innocence and seeing the world for everything that is good. When it may not be. Like he saw...
When he goes to the mailroom?
He goes to the mailroom, yeah. He has to go down to the mailroom because he got in trouble because he was supposed to be working in the groceries or the mall. Not the mall, it's not a mall.
I think his dad set him down
there
because he was being...
Oh, yeah, in his office. He's being a bother. And somehow they were drinking, and he had like everybody in the mailroom
dancing on the
singing.
table.
Every scene is a great scene, and the last scene is like the best. I always cry.
Why do you? It's so sad.
It's emotional.
Do you know what's the last scene?
What can I tell them? When they're singing together.
Oh, okay.
Because that's power. It's like united, like when people come together and they work together, and that they can make things happen. You can make things move. You can change somebody's life. You can help them. It's really, really important. And that movie Elf, oh gosh, just the greatest. Just Santa. He's like, Santa, I know you. And it's a fake Santa, and then when he finds out it's a fake Santa, he's not happy about it. Oh, that's a great scene too. So, I guess the hero in that movie, who would be the superhero in that movie, Sophia? Him? Or everybody?
It was like him and the little boy. They got everyone to sing.
Yeah.
And help Santa.
It was a little boy and wasn't the elf with Santa at the time? Wasn't Elf with Buddy?
It was Elf and the little boy. Yeah. Because he got the book.
Yeah, that's right. He got the book. So that is like, you can watch that every month, and you will.
Every year.
I watch it every month if I could, if I had the time, because I love it that much. I'm definitely an Elf groupie. Okay, so number 10.
What's an elf groupie?
The movie. Like, I love that movie. I would like, you know how they have those...
A groupie?
A groupie is like what they say with a band when they follow people.
Oh.
They're called groupies.
I
It's not really popular anymore.
I thought a groupie was something else.
What? Oh, really? Yeah, like a groupie is like a group of people that like the same thing. So, like, Rocky Horror Picture Show, those people, they're not really groupies usually.
Yeah, I know.
Usually,
they go everywhere with the band.
Yeah, that's with a band.
But normally it's like a girl.
Okay, so maybe groupie is not the right word. I would say it's like an elf fan.
Yeah,
Big fan.
Elf groupie.
Okay, like I'm part of the group that loves the movie Elf. Okay, can we move forward?
An elf fanatic.
An elf, yeah. I'm like an elf worshiper. Oh, and this is tilting. Don't tilt. Oh. Okay, so this is the last one. Number 10. It's a Wonderful Life. This movie is actually in black and white. They've made it in color, but it was actually made when it was black and white. Can you look up the era or the year that it was made, Sophia? It's Jimmy Stewart, and gosh, I really, really want you all to watch this if you're, having a tough time of it. He has
James Stewart, Donna Reed.
Yeah.
Lionel Barrymore.
What year though?
Oh, 1946.
1946, and it's still prevalent. It's still encouraging. It still speaks truth. It's a really great movie. If you have not watched it, please, please, please watch it. So basically, the character who's what is the character's name? Jimmy Stewart's character, George. I think it's George.
Yeah, George Bailey.
Yeah,
Oh,
George.
no, James Stewart.
That's the actor, George Bailey. Yeah, George Bailey. That's the character, and he's having trouble, and people are praying for him. So there's like a senior angel, and there's like an angel that's trying to get his wings named Clarence. So the top angel calls in Clarence. They send prayers to God, and then God calls the head angel, and the angel calls Clarence because he needs to get his wings. So they're talking, and Clarence asks, "Oh, what's wrong with him? Is he sick?" And the head angel said, "No, worse. He's discouraged." It's like, wow. I know how difficult, learning about a diagnosis, going through treatment, not getting good news, going through your surgeries, trying to recover, going through your scans, like radiation, whatever. I know how discouraging all of that may be, but it's so important for you to fight for it, to believe that you will get through this, to have faith in yourself, to embrace your courage, to embrace your strength, to embrace your spirit, and never give up and never give in. And I don't mean that you have to be 100% strong all the time. It's okay to cry. It's okay to take a moment. It's okay to be afraid or to be frustrated or have bouts of depression. I understand that, but this movie is all about hope, and it's about love, and it's about people caring about other people, and it's about inspiration and your inner strength and doing the right thing, no matter what, doing the right thing. And being grateful for the simple things in your life, for your family, for a roof over your head, for your friends, for your doctors, for your nurses, for your warm bed, for your blanket, for your children. Be so grateful for the simple things. So I would say that the superhero in this movie would probably be Clarence the Angel. And also George, because George himself was a saint. He was like a living saint. Best guy. This is the guy that you would want on your side at all times. The best guy. So in my opinion, he is also the superhero in this movie. All right. Please watch. It's a Wonderful Life. You will love it, and you'll feel good when it's finished, and it will inspire you to get through this, no matter where you're at in the process. Watch these movies and allow them to just lift you up. Just last recount, my top 10. Number 1, Rudolph. Number 2, Frosty. Number 3, Home Alone. Number 4, National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. Number 5, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Number 6, Love Actually. Number 7, A Christmas Carol. Number 8, The Muppet Christmas Carol. Number 9, Elf. Number 10, It's a Wonderful Life. By the way, this is not all in order except for the last 2. Elf and It's a Wonderful Life. Those are my 9 and my 10. And this could actually be interchanged. I love them both so much. All right, so I will see you tomorrow. It's Sunday. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Sunday, and that was Connor, and I hope you had a wonderful Boxing Day, post-Christmas Day, and I just want to say one last thing. I am healthy, I am happy, I am whole. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Sophia, for your assistance. Thank you, Connor, for your entertainment, which you cannot see. Eventually, he will get on camera with me. Just know that we are praying for you, and we are fighting for you, and we are here for you. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas. Happy Boxing Day.
Meow. Did you end it? You didn't end it.
I did?
You did.
I didn't. I'm still alive. Oh, yeah, go finish. Oh, these are the moments. Okay, go finish.
Yeah.
Finish.